Debt. It's that a heavy weight you carry quietly, the thing you try not to think about but always feel. It keeps you up at night, wondering if you'll ever catch up. You've probably heard about the snowball method and the avalanche method, but which one actually works in 2025 when everything costs more, interest rates are higher, and every dollar feels like it disappears the second you earn it? Imagine you're standing at the top of a mountain. One path you roll a little snowball downhill and it grows. The other you trigger a massive avalanche that wipes everything out in one big sweep. Which would you choose? Today we'll dive into the two most popular debt payoff strategies, look at real examples, and help you decide which one fits your lifestyle better. I'm Awa, a financial advisor in Canada, and I help people like you build a stronger relationship with money by making personal finance simple. If you're serious about improving your finances, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Let's get started. First, let's get clear on what each strategy means. The debt snowball method is the debt payment option where you list all your debts from the smallest balance to largest. You pay the minimum on everything except the smallest balance. Throw every extra dollar you got at that one until it's gone. Then you roll the payment into the next smallest. It builds momentum. On the other hand, the debt avalanche method is where you list all your debts by interest rate, highest to lowest. You still pay the minimum on everything else, but you throw your extra cash at the debt with the highest interest rate first, because the goal is to pay that one first. Once that's gone, you move to the next. You save the most in interest this way. So why does the debt repayment option you choose matter? Because the path you choose impacts how long it takes you to be debt-free and interest you pay over the course of the loan. Research shows that the avalanche method often saves more money overall because you attack the highest interest debt first, but it can feel slow at first. When your first debt is a big one with high interest, you might not see much progress for a while, as it can take longer to pay off even a small portion of it. That can feel discouraging, like you're putting an effort but getting nowhere. This is where many people lose motivation. It's important to remind yourself that even slow progress is still progress. Every payment reduces the amount of interest that builds up and brings you one step closer to freedom. The snowball method, on the other hand, gives you faster results. You see deadlines disappear quickly, which boosts your morale and keeps you going. But you might end up paying more in interest in the long run. Here's a quick example. Let's say you have three debts. Credit card A, $2,000 and 18%. Loan B, $5,000 at 8%. And loan C, $10,000 at 6%. With the avalanche, you would attack credit card A first because 18% is the highest. With snowball, you attack whichever balance is smallest, basically credit card A anyways. The point is, different strategies, different results. With interest rates higher than they've been in years, especially on credit cards, where so many people carry balances, the cost of interest is very real. Every month, a significant portion of your payment goes just towards interest instead of reducing the principal. This means your debt can feel like it's barely shrinking. And if you're not careful, it can grow faster than you would expect. So the higher the rate you carry, the more an avalanche strategy could pay off. But if you're drowning and need quick wins to keep going, then the snowball might be what saves your momentum. So how do you know which option is better for you? Ask yourself, do I need to see results quickly to stay committed? If so, then the snowball might be your path. On the other hand, if you're motivated by saving every dollar you can and you're disciplined even if you don't see a payoff quickly, then the avalanche might be for you. Also consider your budget and emotional state. If you're stressed, overwhelmed, and have many debt, snowball gives you some psychological wins. If you're relatively disciplined, have a good income, but high interest debt, avalanche makes sense for you. And guess what? You don't have to pick only one. Some people start with the snowball to get momentum and then switch to the avalanche method once they keep rolling. Another key, don't take on more debt while you're paying off debt. The best method won't work if you keep digging yourself deeper. So how can you get started today? Step 1. List all your debts, balance, interest rates, minimum payment. Step 2, choose your strategy. Smallest balance first or highest rate first. Step 3, set a budget and decide how much extra you can pay each month. Step 4, track your progress along the way. Step 5, after you pay off one debt, roll over the extra payment to the next, whether that's the snowball or avalanche method. And don't forget, start by building a small emergency fund, even just $500 or $1,000, so you're protected when the unexpected happens. This step is just as important, if not more, than paying off debt, because you don't want to dip into your payments or take on more high interest debt when an emergency strikes. Having this cushion gives you peace of mind and keeps your debt repayment on track without setbacks. Debt repayment isn't just math, it's mindset. Why you pay off debt matters. If you pick a strategy you hate, you'll quit. If you pick a strategy that suits your personality, you'll stick with it. In 2025, with economic uncertainty and rising costs, being clear about your debt strategy isn't optional. It's how you take back control of your money. Remember, it's not just about paying off debt, it's about freeing up your financial future. Pick your strategy, get started, and take back your future. Because the only bad debt strategy is the one you never follow. Thank you for watching.